They say there's just too many people trying to do it. There's no hope, it's really just a roll of the dice. So maybe it's not in the cards, or maybe I'm not holding them right. The game's so fluid, but I stay cold as ice. I'm not sure how that matters, cause in every state the formula's the same. You just have to know how it applies. There's so much pressure on the web. To me, they all look fly. It's got me thinking, what the heck? Maybe I'm stuck up in a poltergeist. Then I realize it's just another play on the net for me to posterize. When would they believe me when I say I got this, I got this? I've been giving them songs like they were garnished. Everything I drop is bomb, they should call me the Green Goblin. I still wonder why they insist on picking through the garbage instead of digging underground to find a true artist who's in the element when the pressure is the hardest. But whatever, maybe I'll never understand the market. This industry's like my old teachers, they don't really care about the content as long as you use the correct dialect and give them enough space in the margins. Wow, I should give you some time to let that sink in. You can go ahead and press rewind, I won't take any offense. That industry old teacher line, however you took it, that was probably my intent. I put a deeper level in my lyrics, so when they lean in to hear it, I knock my critics off the fence. Rap was the first thing I could ever believe in. Hearing me rhyme was the first time my mom ever said, wow, Justin, this is special, this is your dream, I can see it. And ever since then, every expectation I've been exceeding. Now it feels like I'm on a higher plane, staring down at the pedestal like they're making little league hits. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, my, wouldn't that be nice to have some of those achievements? They say there's no hope, it's a roll of the dice. So I roll with the punches, lose control on the mic. Keep it 100, so they know the price. Yeah, I roll with the punches, lose control on the mic. Keep it 100, so they know the price. I'm sick of it, nowadays even the come up is fake. Please tell me how you got 1,000 SoundCloud plays in 30 seconds when the whole song's a minute 38. You're lying to yourself and you'll take that to an early grave, then get exposed while you're waiting in line at the pearly gates. Ooh, I got a clear conscience, cause the truth I never augment. My music is honest and that'll never change no matter how long I stay on its conquest. Only ever talk about my chain if I mention the DNA that helped make my brain so complex. I'm trying to define my life through the context, make my surroundings a little more polished. I feel real good about everything I'm doing. Soon I'll be able to help people rebuild after their bills left them in ruins. Lately all my dreams have been real lucid, well thought out, so please let me reintroduce Ace Houdi, formerly known as a recluse, but now you can call me Mr. Redo the Blueprint. I gotta stop, cause your microwave popcorn's probably getting burnt like a Cuban. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in, it means the world to me. So sit back, relax, and let me handle the movement. I think I hear my name in the wind, whispers of a crowd chanting in unison. I've come a long way from trading my sobriety for the pain of my anxiety. A whole new mood is moving in. King Killer, about to make his debut in the music biz. My whole life, I've been looking for some symmetry. Always been too connected with sympathy. One of the greatest gifts my mother could ever give to me. But now I need the wisdom to see when a situation isn't meant to be. The anger of a gentleman is something that all wise men should fear. It becomes clear when they're all wide-eyed, smiling ear to ear. Everyone has that breaking point before they start grinding gears. And these people make it a point to push them to steer in that direction where the signs aren't clear. They get to the final destination and every situation is lined with fear. They start acting radical, they label them a monster and they make them disappear. I'll never know their pain, but the end of a cold shoulder seems like a lonely place. I'm grateful for the ones I love and the ones who showed the same. But there was a point in my life I'm thankful I overcame. When stepping out of the door to go to the store or go to the bank felt like I was stepping into an open grave. Please don't let me see someone I know. Whoa, I don't know what to say. I'm filled with angst. Should I crack a joke? Could you smile and wave until I can find an escape? I was losing myself somewhere along the way toward going insane. Shh. I think I hear my name in the wind, whispers of a crowd chanting in unison. I've come a long way from trading my sobriety for the pain of my anxiety. A whole new mood is moving in. King Killer, about to make his debut in the music biz. I'm not sure I'm ready to uproot, but I feel the force of lightning. It's this feeling I'm cursed with, stuck on a loop like cursive, so I feel like I gotta write this. I'm not psychic, but I have a vision. I'll be a billboard titan, going on the white page tirade, the college rule tyrant, playing mind games with the line space where I could turn any highway into a driveway with this poetic license. I'm slowly regarding the silent things, and I try to sleep off the deep thoughts that the silence brings, so I can push forward and start redefining the finer things. You can have your cars, mansions, and diamond rings. Just give me a campfire with my kids, the smell of pine and the changing leaves hanging in a quiet breeze. I don't ever wanna be out of touch. I wanna keep a balance between doing what I love and loving a new challenge. I always wanna be a light in my kids' lives. I don't wanna be too distracted when they're telling me the story of what happened to Peter Rabbit. I just want them to be comfortable, and I have the tools to build that atmosphere. I don't want them coming home from school like Susie got a new backpack. How come we gotta use the ratty ones we've had for the past 2 years? So I'm pushing past the reservations like, what do we have here? I'm rolling up my sleeves, filling up my plate and any other glassware, so I can build that life as I rise above between the first bass bump and the last snare. Someday the legends will look back at this and they're gonna tip their hat to this. Wouldn't that be miraculous? Yeah. I see the type and I'm losing my head. Please excuse if I'm being too direct. People that always have excuses on deck. No compassion, yet so content. Fuck giving them a hand, let alone my respect. Damn, I never thought I'd make it back here to maintain the real, but I guess this is just how they act here. I've seen some things over the past year that are making me uneasy, and people just keep gassing up this atmosphere. I was looking for answers, staring at a crystal ball, but it stayed crystal clear. So now I feel like whipping that shit against the wall and strapping the shards of glass to the tip of a spear. They say the pen is mightier than the sword. Of course, in times of war, actions speak louder than words, but I've got too much to lose to hit them with the punch they deserve. So I'll just start splitting these worms while I'm digging up dirt. So shut your mouth and listen like we're sitting in church. And that's funny, cause these motherfuckers are still preying on the weak, paying every week, saying, no, don't you act any different, don't speak, while she's shivering like she was just hit with the cold breeze. Remembering the last sip of the liquor that was unknowingly mixed with codeine. Flashbacks every night, hugging the pillow, running on no sleep, replaying him saying, I know you want this, I know you wore those clothes just for me. Can still feel him caressing her breast and his breath on her neck, whispering, don't scream. But she couldn't scream, she could hardly walk, she could barely see, she couldn't plead, she could hardly talk, she could barely breathe. I see the type and I'm losing my head. Please excuse if I'm being too direct. People that always have excuses on deck, no compassion yet so content. Fuck giving them a hand, let alone my respect. You see, she just wanted a network, and that party was the place to be. She knew there'd be politicians and CEOs that could help her reach the goals she hoped to achieve. She figured some handshakes, a few fake smiles, and they'd be looking at her portfolio that started next week. She never thought she'd meet a snake that masquerades as a man that would make nightmares out of her best dreams. Treat her like a wishing well, throw money, then wish her well, and hope he crushed her just enough so she'd never run to the police. Every time I sympathize, I start losing my mind, cause I realize every woman in my life has probably been victimized. I can't imagine all that unwanted attention, guys staring like they're hypnotized. Every night, fearing you might have to fight for your life, that has me mystified. Lace your keys between your fingers, hoping that'll be enough so the threat will be minimized. What is this culture? What have I done to contribute? How can we move forward? Because we can't let this continue. What is this culture? What have I done to contribute? How can we move forward? Because we can't let this continue. Let's talk about it. I've been scheming, I've been hoping, cause I believe that I am chosen. Lift us up and we'll fix what's broken. Find our way with the torch I'm holding. I've been scheming, I've been hoping, cause I believe that I am chosen. Lift us up and we'll fix what's broken. Find torch I'm holding.
Find our way with the torch I'm holding.
Turning hip-hop into an art form, that's what I'm the epitome for. Give me the word and an auxiliary chord, I'm bringing the artillery force until I get what I really deserve. Cause I've been locked out in a hideous storm, the type that could cause a city to burn. And I just simply observed and really learned it's not within nature to pity the poor. So it's time I shimmy the porch, jimmy the door, and finally divvy the score. I need to give my frustrations a vacation, cause I'm done waiting for more fuck faces to tell me that luck changes. So I've been stuck in the basement trying to strengthen my foundation. I realize I don't even wanna be famous, I could just use an extra buck for savings and some damn fans who understand what the fuck I'm saying. There's always a deeper meaning, rap score, trap door, there's more than what the people are seeing. You need a task force when I get the last word, therefore only speak with reason. I've been teaching obedience cause there's way too many MCs believing they're an evil genius, when really there's bobbing and weaving, playing file to leader, swallowing the knowledge they feeding from MTV World Star, but every star that's been tweeting, every bar that's been tweeted. Yeah, they'll probably read it, give it some thought and repeat it, rearrange a word, call it a masterpiece, hop on a beat and delete it, try again, add a bit more screaming, a bit less breathing, just forget creative thinking, mix the ingredients and properly slaughter the genre I've been retrieving. Since every real artist has retreated, I've been digging the deepest to find the missing pieces. I try to keep my hands steady while I'm sifting through my soul, wishing for just a little bit of hope. If I catch a glimpse, I'll grip it and pull. I feel crippled as it's drifting through my bones, it slithers down my arm, now it's itching in my palm. I need a pen so I can scribble the beginnings of a song that'll transform into a signal for the lost, a symbol of the R. I've been scheming, I've been hoping, cause I believe that I am chosen. Lift us up and we'll fix what's broken. Find our way with the torch I'm holding. I've been scheming, I've been hoping, cause I believe that I am chosen. Lift us up and we'll fix what's broken. Find our way with the torch I'm holding.
Find our way with the torch I'm holding.
I say less stunting, more substance. I don't care about your chain, I want you to change the subject. I don't wanna hear about your kicks until you kick the bucket. You get paid to basically relate to the public, convey general ideas about love, drugs, and how you don't have to budget. And that gets sold out shows to lose control, the whole place is jumping. You do a little dance on stage but never really stand for something. Stupid, they all listened to the blueprint and used it, but no one added their 2 cents to improve it. So we're stuck with this mundane one-way music, all headed to the same place just so they can say they're part of a movement. So if labels want something plain, I'll give my crumpled page another take and put a runway through it. I'm clear to take off, I break bonds and shake off the fakes that try to hang on. They're fucking nobodies. I don't name drop, everything they say makes me facepalm. They stretch more than a snake jaw, claim you're ready for a set till I check you through a fake wall. There's no stunt doubles, try to meet the standard but you're having clutch troubles. Y'all need to get a grip, probably been getting stuck in mud puddles. But as for me, even when my mind struggles, I drive jungles and fly tunnels, only take a dive to burst bubbles. I've been putting in the footwork since my first scuffle. I want it all, or I'm leaving with nothing in the zone. Only care about the drum loops, no other repercussions, cause we're getting locked up for a so-called evil substance that's curing diseases, giving people comfort, but they're not even budging. Probably cause some member of Congress back in college smoked some chronic and couldn't even function. Now we're stuck with this injustice while prescription drugs are killing more than gunmen. I wonder if they gift wrap the kickbacks they offer, more dollars for the doctor if they get you to pop a pill after every meal for heartburn. Never mind diet and exercise, they don't wanna hear about the long run. Money is tight, there's so much pressure. The kids cry, the house is a disaster. We try to hold it together, just know our life couldn't be much better. Money is tight, there's so much pressure. The kids cry, the house is a disaster. We try to hold it together, just know our life couldn't be much better. When we first met, we were young and drinking too often, not a care in the world. Our future was full of options. We had our fun and we had our nonsense. I'll never forget the nights we stayed up talking. We were less careful and more honest. Before I knew it, I had fallen and we were moving into that rundown apartment. The paint was peeling, the ceiling was stained, but it was a bargain. We learned how to live together and learned a little about hardship. I just need to take a second to thank you for the lessons. At the time I didn't know it, but when you pushed me away, you were pushing me in the right direction, and that led to a path of understanding the consequences of being reckless. I learned I shouldn't take a turn without thinking about the end game. What's the point of seizing the day if you could lose a decade? I could have been locked up, hearing voices in my headspace, but you asked me to stay home cause it was getting late. Said let's Netflix and chili cheesy garlic bread, only get out of bed to press play. Yeah, those were some of the best days. Money is tight, there's so much pressure. The kids cry, the house is a disaster. We try to hold it together, just know our life couldn't be much better. And now our place is much better. We've got 2 kids, a few pets, food in the fridge, and clean clothes in our dresser. We got our priorities straight, use your parents as mentors. Just know I'll go to any length to keep us together. I promise forever to look on the bright side no matter the weather. And on those dark days where the kids won't get along and the laundry overtakes the bed and starts cluttering the hallway, where you're struggling to get lunch made cause you want to do the dishes first but the sponge stinks, and you promise yourself today was the day that you get the rugs clean, but our son gets his thumb stuck and our daughter's jumping off the love seat. Just breathe, I'll be home any moment, you can trust me. Money is tight, there's so much pressure. The kids cry, the house is a disaster. We try to hold it together, just know our life couldn't be much better. It's like every day is a test of patience. We're both stressed, dealing with sleep deprivation. Sometimes I feel like I could lose it at any second, and then give me a look that soothes the tension. Without a word or a single sentence, I can tell you're saying getting angry is senseless. Tell me where your head is, our life is hectic. Why don't you get out of the house and go have a beer at your friend's crib? Now I know it's more than love, it's more than friendship. A greater bond, my words aren't worthy to describe the connection. You've given everything to us. Thank you. Ooh, am I about to take this too far? Am I about to lose a few fans who are ashamed of this song? Will they say it isn't tasteful cause the flavor's too raw? Will they say don't let the label change who you are? Maybe Maybe I take this too serious, or maybe it doesn't matter what I say as long as I sound experienced. Stay upbeat, breathe, every period gotta be less specific so I seem more mysterious. Maybe that's why the little skill they exhibit keeps so many curious. Damn, guess I'll always be an oddball if I'm on deck. I just let the cards fall, as for the rest I kick it like a sawed off, trying to make a name, but the game's playing hardball. So if I'm ever asked to name my price, I don't want my name in lights. I don't every phrase I write to hang high in the tangled minds of the greats. I turn to prey on the sacred clown. Half these guys are carbon copies, plagiarized. So if I learn to burn one, I won't take my time. I'll take the trash from this craft and have it vaporized. That'll be the day, the fateful kind. I'm just trying to make an impact. I don't ever want to flop when I drop like that fat kid who zigzags in gym class. I'm only ever out of breath when I'm pounding a 6-pack. And I'm not talking about the kind with paps. I'm punched in the stomach with quick jabs till I rupture the muscle that buckle and wake up with a shit bag. Oh, did I just take that too far? Did I just lose a few fans who are ashamed of this song? Will they say it isn't tasteful cause the flavor's too raw? Will they say don't let the label change who you are? But I'm a rapper, through thick and thin. I can say it'll never happen, but so did the biggest in the biz. If you put in enough time and you whittle a stick, what you get is the ability to kill with the deadly instrument. I'm sick of being a good guy, always trying to do it right. I just wanna be a bad dude, the gruesome type that wanna lose his mind and start shooting at suits and ties before he's in a cell doing time. He's selling movie rights. You see, fame is kinda the same, always stuck in a frame. The paparazzi screaming your name, saying, hey, why don't you stop and give us a wave? That popularity has an evil way of making people change, but I can never look down on my peer group. I can never put this town in my rear view. Too many memories I hold dear to, too many enemies I can't let forget that they're fearful of these ideas I let surface when I'm in the studio working, concentrating on less cursing and more what's important. Such a small window with an enormous curtain. If they only listen to what they tell us to, we only serve their purpose. It's it's worthless. Every purchase pushes that same mind frame further. Shoot to kill, it's cool, it's chill, it's truth, it's real, it's murder. Ooh, did I just take that too far? Did I lose a few fans who are ashamed of this song? Will they say it isn't tasteful cause the flavor's too raw? Will they say don't let the label change who you are? Yeah, don't let it change who you are. And as for me, it seems I can, it's too hard. Cause I see the mainstream like a daydream, a mirage. Half these rappers are actors taking a role, playing a part. Before they rise or ever have to hang in the dark, they make them a star. Maybe I don't need all these bright lyrics. Maybe I just need some light in the right image. Maybe I don't need my clique to stay tight-knitted. Maybe I just need some guys to stay behind and get hype when I kick it. Or maybe I don't need a damn thing. About to go on a rampage for that champ's ring. I'm only popping champagne every damn day if the plans change. Cause as of now, I'm hanging upside down by my pant leg, trying to reach a new fan base. I'll be in the studio till my hands shake. Accidentally press record right before I faint, and the mic stand breaks. When I wake, I loop that sound and that's some unplanned bass. Hey. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. Too much on my plate right now. Too much on my plate. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. Too much on my plate right now. You just have to wait. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. I can't change my ways right now. You just have to wait. I'm just going through the motions, hoping I don't lose my focus. Wading through an endless ocean, paying dues. I think of bullshit. I think I'm due for a promotion. Yeah, I'm due for a promotion. They tell me that I sound boring. If I sound like you, I'll be touring. If I sound like him, I'll make a fortune. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. There's too much for me to chase right now. These other rappers are looking like prey right now, while these mumble rappers sound like they have a bad taste in their mouth. Face tats looking like the stains on a nightgown. I shouldn't judge, but I'm a rapper and that's just part of it, you know. Toe to toe, they couldn't see me on my worst day. They all sound the same, a bunch of birds in a bird cage. I know they'd be ashamed if they knew the name of my birthplace. I'm trying to put it on the map, but right now it's harder to find than a mouse turd during a parade. The only reason I rap is I met this dude from the Bronx who walked up in my workspace, pants sagging, headphones blasting, listening to the first days. He hyped me up, then I was spitting until I was thirsty. Monday through Thursday behind the grill, trying to figure out how to kill the game with the wordplay, then unearth the grave and lift it up like it never changed in the first place. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. Too much on my plate right now. Too much on my plate. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. Too much on my plate right now. You just have to wait. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. I can't change my ways right now. You just have to wait. I'm just going through the motions, hoping I don't lose my focus. Nah, let me stop that. These repetitive songs make me wanna listen to a podcast. I have my flaws, but at least it's all original content. Nowadays a rap beef is like the kettle insulting the pot back. And when your fans have the attention span of a swamp rat, they really make you believe that it's a hot track. You gotta stop hyping them up. From what I hear, they're all hyped up on drugs. You'll probably give them a heart attack. Plus, I'd rather you pull the plug on their mic cords. They're telling me I shouldn't hold a grudge. Maybe I should show some love. Nah, I'd rather keep hip-hop alive. Just keep telling them to kick rocks. I hope they slip on some ice. I'm coming on strong. I don't ever keep it light, cause I wanna give them a lot to think about, but I don't want anyone losing any sleep at night. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. Too much on my plate right now. Too much on my plate. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. Too much on my plate right now. You just have to wait. I can't change my ways right now. I can't change my ways. Too much on my plate right now. You just have to wait. Where did this come from? Where do I go? Where did this come from? Where do I go? Where did this come from? Where do I go? Where did this come from? Where do I go? Am I talking too fast? I'm thinking too slow. I'm not even myself with the people I know. Self-doubt, bringing home the gold after stealing the show. Where did this come from? Where do I go? Am I talking too fast? I'm thinking too slow. I'm not even myself with the people I know. Self-doubt, bringing home the gold after stealing the show. It came as a shock to me, cause in my younger years I was that obnoxious jock, smoking pot in the party scene. I was in control, I could hardly think and tell all the right jokes and say all the right things, but apparently that was only a part of me. Deep down I had buried a darker me. And that night it came to life. Every self-conscious thought followed by a nervous pause. The current was strong, I was a shell of myself, getting lost in a fog, tossed along by a wave of awkward remarks. I've known these people my whole life. These people helped raise me, but based on how I was behaving, you would have thought I was in a room full of strangers speaking a different language. I lost control, and whoever took the reins must have hated me. I didn't know what to say, all I had left was I really hate to leave, but we gotta get this baby home before she gets cranky. Replaying every conversation as the car was rolling across the pavement. I noticed my hand was shaking, I'm still so anxious. This pit in my stomach must have been something of my own creation, cause I thought every situation is what you make it. But why would I choose to feel suffocated? How did the best dancer, best nickname winning candidate turn into a wet blanket? Feels like my brain was rearranging, the wires were crossed, or maybe it was a glitch in the matrix. I need my couch, I need my home, I need my girls, I need my shows. Right now those seem sacred. Where did this come from? Where do I go? Am I talking too fast? I'm thinking too slow. I'm not even myself with the people I know. Self-doubt, bringing home the gold after stealing the show. Where did this come from? Where do I go? Am I talking too fast? I'm thinking too slow. I'm not even myself with the people I know. Self-doubt, bringing home the gold after stealing the show. Where did this come from? Where do I go? Where did this come from? Where do I go? Where did this come from? Where do I go? Just a short text to my old friends. I used to call them on their birthdays. Now I'd probably faint if they showed up at my doorstep. Man, I'm more tense than a Bowflex. It would be easier if I could explain the change. Maybe if it were plain as day, I'd have a plan to make and the pain would fade. But I was left guessing, looking for an answer, stuttering and stumbling through every sentence. Then I disappeared into the world of fiction, lost any sense of direction, and something stuck with me like a vengeful lemming, a spinning leaf. It's the mindset to never overthink or feel the need to find the meaning behind every lesson. Flow like the breeze until you can find the leverage you need to lift your perception. Move the leaves so you can focus your perspective, to plant a seed and watch it grow until all doubt is suspended. You will reap the benefits. So day in and day out, you gotta hang in while you hang out. Just breathe, you can always find a way out. The weight of the world doesn't have to be chained to every rain cloud. Whatever you say now doesn't have to be how they remember your name now. Tomorrow is a new day, and tomorrow you can bring the house down. Tomorrow will be the day your self-doubt will bow down. You are in control, flow like the breeze so you can float and rise to the peak. Where did this come from? Where do I go? Am I talking too fast? I'm thinking too slow. I'm not even myself with the people I know. Self-doubt, bringing home the gold after stealing the show. Ooh, I can feel it, I got that vibe like I am fearless. Ooh, I know you hear it, I got that fire inside my spirit. Ooh, I can feel it, I got that vibe like I am fearless. Ooh, I know you hear it, I got that fire inside my spirit. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Stopping my thoughts is not a popular word. Patience at my station will get you dropped in the dirt. Either you're calling the shots or you're crawling with worms. Check the food chain, that shit's longer than the school day just before a school break. So if you conquer a competitor, there's a long line of better predators ahead of you, etc, etc. But you can bet your ass if my heart pounds and I'm still breathing, I'll always go down swinging. If I don't make the cut, they'll remember me by the scars I'm leaving. I raise the bar by dropping bars, I'm a walking contradiction. I'm all business once I've sparked my interest, and if I go in, it's from start to finish. Can't be scared to start wishing, so I stop flinching. You see, I hold these dreams so dear, so I make it clear you can't stop my vision. It's all all precision. Long range, I'll make a shark cage concave. Short range, I have Thor's strength. Fold you more ways in a board game. I swear it's sword play in war games. For the next maggot to sarcastically ask me about tour dates. Someday, this won't just be a hobby. I've had some losses, but my memory is foggy. I keep pushing, they're gonna need a century to stop me. But still, I use caution. I'm reading the signs slower than Rocky. Then watch me break it to a dead sprint before they check in and peek their heads in, thinking that I slept in. Next is he who leads the regiment gets beheaded, thinking he could mess with the best with this element of rhetoric. Ooh, I can feel it. I got that vibe like I am fearless. Ooh, I know you hear it. I got that fire inside my spirit. Ooh, I can feel it. I got that vibe like I am fearless. Ooh, I know you hear it. I got that fire inside my spirit. Ooh, I feel like I'm on top of the world. But in reality, I'm so far underground, I don't know how thunder sounds. Shit, I don't know if it's winter or summer now. By the time these labels finally come around, I'll probably be too stunned to buckle down. Unless I kick in this wicked focus, I'll be at the front door till it opens. Like a witness of Jehovah in the booth, I'm an air traffic controller, conducting over the heads, mixing Ebola with the action-packed acid snap of a cobra. Say you're the best soldier? Okay, just take a step closer. My rhymes are colder, so I'm not defined by my culture. Mind sober, already on edge, so I hang over. That's like tempting fate. My temper bakes on a template, ready to set the stage for the end of days. I reckon that I'm ready for my vengeful ways. I can't wait for someone to attack me real personal. I won't jump, I take flight to great heights when I write, show my real vertical. Everything I feel is real purposeful, so I won't have a choice. If you push me to that point, I can't be real merciful. Check my backstory, you won't find much of a rap sheet, but I could rap surely. Wouldn't say that I'm a king, but right now I feel like I'm back in that Cavs jersey. I took some time to relax, let them pass as an act of courtesy, but I could catch them in the blink of an eye. I'm feeling like a flash currently. There's no need for me to flash currency. I'll tell you straight up, I'm strapped to cash. That's why I take what I can get. This is a mass burglary turned mad murder spree. We have breaking news. Ace Houdi got sick of all these basic fools. He took them all on a Jamaican cruise and jumped ship right before it sailed adjacent to a hurricane with a rating of 8.2. 8.2? Yeah, I said 8.2 cause category 5 didn't rhyme and I couldn't say it smooth. Yeah, your boy's been sipping on some potent stuff. Feeling good, so you know what's up. I just need a little push, then I'm floating up. About to hold it down while I show 'em up. I'm feeling spectacular because today is the day. I need a spatula the way I'm flipping a phrase. Have 'em itching and twitching just to get a little taste. So I'm ripping ligaments just to get to a stage. I know I got what it takes. So I go till I'm a popular name. The stock drops when I stop and I aim. Call me shot clock, I'm on top of my game. Grab a stopwatch and watch the heart race at an alarming rate. The efforts are useless, like trying to drop a kickstand into quicksand. I'm sending spirals of fire that 10 men couldn't withstand. Them being me, even on a bad day, it's a slim chance. I'm on my last leg and I still stand. I listen well so I can build and expand. No silence, but even over sirens I could hear a pen land.
What's up?
I'm really killing this. Every experienced syndicate should be feeling this, cause I exhibit the difference between a promiscuous lyricist and the unoriginal simpletons. Yeah, your boy's been sipping on some potent stuff. Feeling good, so you know what's up. I just need a little push, then I'm floating up. About to hold it down while I show 'em up. You know the whole couldn't touch the punch that my pen packs. I used to have a pen pal, but they suffered a couple setbacks. You see, he couldn't read a complete sentence without his mind going jet black, but he had to try, so now his brain is kinda plain. It's like it's always stuck with jet lag. I need to get the Surgeon General to customize my pen caps. Hey Houdi, stop being so ridiculous. Keep it simple, act like you're speaking with illiterates. Take it slow, show 'em the flow that could leave a crow dripping wet. And just keep telling them how ill you are, even if they're already sick to death. To tell the truth, that's something I do, but I provide the evidence. Not like I didn't have matching shoes, so I had to buy some new and added a pair or two for the hell of it. That shit is so repetitive, but whatever, I'll keep it moving cause it's effortless. Good music is a medicine, so I can't keep my rapping and my passion separate. I'm just trying to keep cool, be smooth, relax and let the beat brew. Only talking about issues kept me in a mean mood, and that's a sheltered structure like a lean-to. I'm just trying to get get people out of their seats to help me see these dreams through. And I'm trying to get people out of their suites. You won't believe the scenes you could see from the street view. Yeah, your boy's been sipping on some potent stuff. Feeling good, so you know what's up. I just need a little push, then I'm floating up. About to hold it down while I show 'em up. First off, I need to apologize for my absence. I needed a break to make sure that I was qualified. You see, she just needed some quality time, so I was always on trial in my daughter's eyes. But now I found some balance, so I won't be ostracized from either side. First, make sure the family's alright, then I make damn sure I never plagiarize my creative side. There's just too many sloppy rap copycats to give me that late 80s banker always checking their pages type of vibe. Those fucking creeps, I could bust it free, and the only rebuttal would be to suck their teeth. This new direction could really cut the scene, so it's time I hop on screen and give every rap in the game a punch for cheap. I'm talking 3 easy payments of $21.93. I'll give them a whole bundle of schemes that carry enough weight to buckle knees, and that comes with the 1-year money back guarantee. All the hoopla means nothing to me, cause after a few years I learned a couple of things. There's a whole lot of struggle that you gotta hustle to beat, and if you wanna live comfortable, there's no room to be humble when you hunt for a feast. And it's funny, cause I'm not really the type, I'd rather have a squint to see me in the public eye. But I was given a gift, so I feel I must comply. But I still need some support, you few clicks, you can bump my rhymes and forward them on down the list. You even have to say shit on the subject line, cause what I do is few and far between. It's field, it's charged, it's sleek. Up against these dudes who only talk about weed, the jewels, the cars, and the freaks that they use. Discard and repeat, just give me a few, I'll knock them all off their feet. I need to take it easy, I need to take a break from every tangled phrase, cause they leave my brain in this unstable place until the last piece of the puzzle finds its proper place, and I can step back to see the bigger picture as this uncharted maze. Maybe I'm in too deep, maybe when they say to stay in your lane, that just gives me mood swings. Maybe my ability to pass through traffic is the fuel for these hoop dreams. I'm grabbing the basket while they're still reacting to the cool breeze of me passing. They look back to see their team is scattered like loose leaves. Who can do what I do? I'm telling you I'm a rare talent, but in this small town I feel lost to see, left there gasping for air, using a tied trash bag as a life raft. I don't have time for distractions. I'm grateful for my life, I'm happy with whatever happens, but this paycheck to paycheck juggling transactions has me bending over backwards. It'll probably break my neck, leave me twisted like a ratchet. So I've been digging in the toolbox to find any type of gadget to help me build a ladder out of a life that's average. I'm halfway there, but I just realized I didn't grab a hammer. Shit, I'm gripping a hatchet, so if I miss the point, I lose all my progress. So I gotta stay accurate, hit the nail on the head every time that I grab the pen. What I do is few and far between. It's field, it's charged, it's sleek. Up against these dudes who only talk about weed, the jewels, the cars, and the freaks that they use. Discard and repeat, just give me a few, I knock them all off their feet. I wake up and my dreams are half realized. I have some coffee and I take some time to visualize. In the past, these thoughts were so easily minimized, but as I move forward, I'm really starting to think about how I want to live my life. Sometimes I look into the mirror and I see a different me. A glimpse into the future, a sickening scene. Aged by 20 years, covered in wrinkles and missing some teeth. Face spotted red from an alcohol addiction and a tendency to overeat. Behind the mirror, a collection of prescriptions that help my heart beat normally. Eyes filled with regret because I resent the person that I chose to be. Then I snap out of it and I'm living in the moment. I try to keep my vision focused because I've been getting battered by mixed emotions. But if I keep my wits and my wish list shortened, put all my energy into every motion, the doors will open and I'll look back and think, why'd I ever doubt that this is my calling?